Hi everyone, this is Camilo Paredes from Integrated English Language 6, not 5, and in this video, which is the first video journal entry of this semester, and I'm gonna talk about what was and what is still my learning process during this semester, right? I would like to start by sharing with you what was the most meaningful type of learning for me during the semester, which was conscious reading. Mm-hmm. I know that when you have to read something like a duty, you have to read it with consciousness, of course. But the thing is that sometimes you as a student, and because you don't have enough time, I don't know, or for example, my issue with organization, it is the problem that I always have. One thing about that is that I cannot always read as I want. For example, uh, when you start your semester and you have a lot of readings to do and you don't have organization, it is difficult just reading consciously. You just skim quick, fast and faster, in order to accomplish this duty, let's say. The thing is that I started to read, and the excuse was the Kamishibai task, because I searched for the information of my legend, which was El Cadejo. I searched for it in English instead of looking for this information in Spanish, even though we know very well that the task was based on Latin America, so we should consider, let's say, that the information was in Spanish. I tried to look for this information in English, and I succeeded in that, because I found a web page in which it appeared a list of the 10 most well-known, let's say, Latin American stories in the rest of the world. And for example, in that list, it was La Llorona, and other kinds of stories, Latin American stories, and there was the Cadejo, which was for me, it was an amazing experience building the story of this legend, El Cadejo, because it helped me a lot. Because instead of just looking for the info that I needed and doing my task, I did some research, because it was for me an interesting topic. Also, the readings regarding, I don't know, the coup, those were interesting because it is part of your history, right? And somehow you can make some connections with what you've learned at home, with your parents, with your grandparents, for example, about the story of the coup, for example, and so on. A link with what you're learning at the university, right? What else? During this semester, I tried to speak English out of the university, to be more specific, out of classes, right? Because I think that it is a must for me to speak more, to develop my level of English, because it is not going to develop by itself, right? So I started to speak in English at the E-Lab with my classmates. I started to speak in English, I don't know, at lunchtime. I try to do it at home, just a few moments a day, but trying to practice a lot, right? And well, it is also about the learning process of myself during the semester. But regarding any class in general, I used to be always giving my opinion, raising my hand. I have to say something, always talking, always speaking. And during the semester I tried to stop that. I mean, not stop at all. I'm still raising my hand, saying what I want to say, but I want to learn from the others too. So, in a way, I started to pay attention. What is this person going to say? Is he gonna talk? Is she gonna talk? And then, if no one is saying something, then I share my opinion, because I think that the most meaningful and useful way to learn when you're trying to learn a language is through speaking and through sharing your opinion, because when you speak, you know if you're making mistakes. For example, right now, uh, I know that I am making mistakes. Call it nervousness, call it whatever. The thing is that when you produce a language, you can give you yourself, you can give you to yourself some feedback, because you understand. Well, oh, I said that. No, I'm missing an ad at the end. It was past simple verb or whatever. So, well, basically that was my process, my learning process during this semester. And in order to end this video, I would like to say that this is a process, right? This is a learning process that does not have an end, right? I'm sorry. I am still improving. I am fixing my schedule in order to have time for the readings, organizing my schedule, right? And it is working, more or less, just slow, but it is working. So I think that things are gonna change. I'm gonna learn a lot during this semester and next year, because I'll be there. Okay, so well, that's all. Thanks for your attention. Goodbye. See you next video.